Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right, so
Level 5.
Yes.
we are about to
I
launch
just
here.
fight with my dog, so.
All right, here we go. All right, hey, welcome back to Tavern Knights, and we're now streaming.
Woo!
All right, so you guys just hit level 5.
Yay!
Yeah, we did.
Yay.
Awesome.
You just finished up Wave Echo Cave. You're actually still there at the moment. About to make your way back to Phandalin, I believe. Just to give a brief overview of the stream and the game and what it is, we are playing D&D 5th Edition in the world of Greyhawk. We are currently in the Principality of Ulick, which is south of Greyhawk. And we have 7 players, if you haven't seen the show. If everybody just wants to do a really, really quick intro of your characters, we can go around. Start with Russ. Who you got? You're muted, Russ. Rookie mistake.
Sorry, I was talking to the girlfriend. The name's Marikaris Corvathian. I am a paladin of Heronius, a nobleman and a lover of life, of ladies, and of justice.
Okay. Ed, how about you?
I am Bennett Gadamaya. What's the word I'm looking for? Hopeful scion of a fallen kingdom and war veteran, and basically rediscovering his youth through adventure.
All right. Renee.
I am Klimbrum Ironfist, and I am a dwarven monk who has serious anger issues.
We can actually stop the music right now. Go ahead, Rich.
Name is Octavian Marcel. I am a cleric of Pelor, recently out of the army and new to the faith.
Okay. Pete.
I am Euchariah. I am a Lightfoot halfling wizard, and I am traditionally a loner, but I was kind of thrown into this adventuring group and making new friends for the first time.
Okay. Ian.
My name is Phelan Darrow. I am a half-elf bard of origins. I don't like to talk about my past too much. I am bardiest of bards. I'm always looking for a good adventure and a story to tell.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Sydney.
I am Laukas Mari. My character is a high elf sorcerer, and I just got bored of the mansion. I decided to just go fuck off and go on adventure and murder us because we grew up together, just kind of follow. It was really annoying.
Nice.
All right, so welcome everybody. Hope you enjoy the show. If you can, give us a follow. We'd appreciate it. All right, so to the actual campaign though. So you guys have just ended your trek into Wave Echo Cave. You believe you've cleared it out. You're still carrying the remnants of a flame skull with you that you're trying to figure out how to get rid of. And you are at the edge. You are in the cavern. You just finished a long rest, so you're all healed up. You just leveled up as well. And what would you like to do?
Level 5. Level
Level
5.
five.
Level 5.
I have a question about this skull.
Uh-huh.
Can we reprogram it to be on our side?
Ooh.
Can we befriend the skull that tried to kill us?
I've already given it a name, so now we have to keep it.
What'd you name it? Because I named it too. What's your name?
You named the skull?
Okay, on the count of 3, because I think we chose the same name.
Huh.
2, 3. Sparky.
Bob.
I'm going with Sparky.
Sparky it is.
Sparky. I like Sparky.
I like yours better.
None of you have the knowledge of how you would reprogram it or even how you would create it. In all honesty, Octavian, this thing kind of repulses you. Marikaris, you as well.
Oh, it's
I got
undead.
just a place that I know has the knowledge for that, and it's school. We should go back.
For a different
Well,
reason.
I can make that holy water. We wait an hour. If we have powdered silver,
Yeah,
can we do that with silver coin?
not with what you have currently.
Yeah,
We
yeah, back up some coins.
we need you gotta like use like a jeweler's kit or something. You can't just like grind
haven't-
up silver
well,
coin.
Well, I have like a herbalism kit, which I think has like a mortar and.
Nah, that's not
That-
gonna be enough.
That's
That's
not
not
gonna
gonna
be
be
gonna
enough.
enough.
take care of silver. And I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Can I disintegrate silver coins with a firebolt?
No.
You could probably slag it eventually, but it wouldn't actually powder.
We just continue to bash this skull in every hour on the hour. That's how we keep time.
Until we can get to like a temple that's got some holy water, probably. Or I would say, I mean, we could still probably try like maybe a dispel magic. Or
I have that. I have to spell magic.
why don't you try? Why don't you try dispel magic or try? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, just try dispel magic. Maybe that'll work.
I will dump the skull. At least my pieces. Does Benix still have the other half?
Yeah. We can put it
Put 'em in a
together.
pile.
Be helping.
And I will cast dispel magic on it.
Okay. You do that, and the pieces stop regenerating.
Hey!
Oh!
I
Let's
take my mace and I smash him more. I'll powder the skull.
Yeah. Are any of the pieces? I ask again now that the magic's gone. Are they still any bit prettier looking or no?
No, they really aren't.
I go over and I kick at it and say, "This is for Basil."
Might look good on my dress.
But it's a skull.
It might look good on my dress. You don't know.
No, it's just
It's in
just bone
pieces.
pieces. It's pretty much powder now after.
Already
Octavian
getting-
done with it.
Oh wait, my beak crown will be done. I had a beak
Yeah,
made. I forgot.
that's true.
It's back in town.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a gaudy necklace and a crown. I'm fucking winning.
Hashtag
I'm
blessed.
gonna buy them donuts too.
So that's it. No more flame.
Good
stuff.
job, Marikaris. That seemed to work. It's not reassembling.
Yeah. Shall we head back to Phandalin?
We'll miss him.
Me too. He held a special place in my heart. Not that I have one, but that's
The
a
time he tried to kill us.
You're mute,
Oh,
Russ.
good times. Good
Dispel
times.
magic is always a good thing to try. I say we head back to town, and you know we can regroup, kind of reorganize, kind of maybe refigure what our next step is, and perhaps get a drink, and at the pub, and
These
Needs a
tricks.
drink.
you know, I mean, maybe sell some of these things that we found, and hopefully we'll be able to reunite with the Dwarven brothers and see if they've got, you know, aren't we supposed to get paid by them as well?
10%
Yeah.
of all profits.
Aye,
Yeah,
exactly.
Gundren offered you 25 gold apiece
Right,
and 10% of the profits once the mine gets up and running.
right. So we're going to need to get that money as well. We need to get that
Yeah.
25 gold, and then you know I'm sure we'll get the profit later.
There's also the
Well,
matter
I-
of those large walks leading away from the cave. Just to put it out there, does anybody give a shit about that, or should we just go to town?
I don't care.
Nope.
I want garnets, and I want this necklace and this crown.
Okay.
I dump out my pouches and I say I'm all out of apple juice.
I want to cast Sending to Nundro.
Okay. What are you doing?
Nundro, we cleared out the cave. Went looking for you, but you're gone. Saw tracks leaving. Where are you?
Da, 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 da.
I'm done. I don't need to do all 25.
You can
Okay.
reply to this message.
You hear?
Can you
Oh.
reply to that?
Oh, did you? I'm headed back. I'm actually getting back to town. Saw some bugbears come out. Wasn't gonna stick around. Figured you chased them out.
Can we hear him or no?
No, only Octavian hears them.
I will relay that to the group, but I cannot send him another message. So he's heading back to town, guys.
And it was bugbears. That checks out.
It was
No, I
bugbears.
wanted you to ask him if I had my golden jewels instead.
No.
I could do that tomorrow. I can ask him again.
I can always just buy. You guys owe me some garnets because I gave you that jewel.
Like, how long will it take get back to get to?
It's gonna take you about
The
3
town?
days to get back to town.
Okay.
It's not just a hop, skip, and a jump.
No, the trails are all there's no real trail going from here to town anymore. I mean, this place has been lost for a couple hundred years, so the trails are all overgrown. There's no actual like road anymore. Once, if there was a road, you'd guess it'd probably be about, you could probably make it in about a day on horseback, but on a nice road. But because it's not, it's a lot of brush and
Okay.
things like that you had to go through. So you make it through the first day without any coming across anything.
Across
Also-
the trade.
You make it through the first night without any issues. So you've got
Perfect.
another long rest. So
I need that. I'm out of level 3s.
DM.
Yeah.
DM, just out of curiosity, if I were to not take that long rest and do something else most of the night, would I have to? I would have to take a point of exhaustion the next day,
Yes.
right?
Yes, you would.
And then I can potentially get rid of that point of exhaustion the next
The next night.
night.
You doing?
Okay. I have this scroll of fireball that I really, really want to learn. I really want to learn it.
You want to
Side
You want-
note,
learn fireball?
I have a scroll for fireball, and I really want to learn it right
You,
now.
you should be able to describe it on the end of your book.
It takes 6 hours.
Holy shit! You might want to wait until we get back to town for that one. All right, let's just wait, and then
All
we can
right,
take a
I'll wait
day.
until we're in town. I'll wait until we're in town.
just to
Wanna just make
verify,
a fireball.
Lauka, you have the 6-inch flat diamond,
Yes,
Yes.
she does.
the one that's
Yes.
worth 1,000 gold.
Well, you
Yeah,
found out it's probably
which-
worth more than that because now you know that it's magical too.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Not getting rid of my diamond.
I'm just making a note in our inventory of who gets what.
Yeah, and
I
Yeah,
believe-
it's a,
and
it's a
that's the thing is,
medallion.
It's actually she's attuned to it, and I believe Eucharia had identified it as the Gem of Secrets.
Right.
Okay.
Which I believe gives
Okay.
you true sight once per day.
Okay.
Yep.
Klimbrum, do we
this
have
is
any
my
diamonds?
Yes, we have 3 diamonds worth 100 gold each. Do you need
Those are
them?
those are for
Save 'em.
those are for revivals.
I
Those would come in handy.
I
I could hang
give
on
them
to
to
those.
Octavian.
Klimbrum, how many garnets do we have? Because I do remember the last time when I gave up this diamond.
0.
Garnets.
You
Oh,
got
darn.
a
There-
gemstone that's worth.
There
a
are no
ton.
garnets. That's a lie. We have 9. You're not allowed to have any.
I can buy them from you.
All right, hand over 90 gold, and I'll split it
Yeah.
amongst the party.
You think I'm joking?
No, I've played your character. I know how fucking loaded you are.
I am gonna pay you 90 gold.
All right,
Right.
fair. I will add it to the. Yeah, cool. All right.
So you have 9 garnets worth 10 gold each, Lauka, and you are now 90 gold less,
Oh my gosh.
and the party gets 90 gold. So
Yep. Do you want me to
Yep.
just add it to the party fund?
Minus the 90 gold.
but
Yeah, but you
You know what?
Party.
It's in your inventory.
DM,
Yes.
I want to take that first night. I'm going to be willing to take that point of exhaustion.
okay, so this next night you're gonna do that.
Whatever the first night after we hit our level, I'm willing to take it.
Okay, so all right, so the second day.
But before we do that, before we go in, I would like, before I actually do it, and I'm taking that night to really study the Fireball Scroll, I will ask Phelan if he could truly inspire me like he did before, to so that way I can transcribe my that scroll. Would you be able
You wanna
to sing me a song to inspire me?
Keep you awake
Yes.
so you can learn the scroll.
Yes. Please.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
A little bit of that bardic inspiration that you've given me before.
Somehow his
Hey.
music makes you think.
Huh?
Somehow your music inspires one to think.
Yes.
Ironically.
Please don't interrupt me while I'm making a proposal. I have to start all over. Hey, you! Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Hey, are your eyelids getting heavy? Stop that. Hey, you! Cut it out. Don't fall asleep.
Well, I'm certainly awake.
All right, you get bardic
Me
inspiration. What's your D now, Ian? For your
D8.
D8 for inspiration.
Oh, a D8? I thought it was a D6.
It was. He
It
had
was.
he had
Yeah.
level 5.
Oh, really?
Level 5 is a big jump for a lot of
Oh.
stuff, guys.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta switch that out right now. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
That because that helped before, but that's even better now because yes.
I
Alright,
gained.
'cause I need a
regained all of
13 or
my-
higher in order to do this.
Yep, I regained them
It's
all.
what?
Well.
It's an Arcana check.
I believe so, yes, which I'm proficient in, and I actually got that extra bonus on that too. So I already have a 6 on that. So I just got to roll a 7 or higher between the D20 and the D8, right?
Go for it.
Three plus 3 plus 6, that's 12.
12.
That did not make it.
So let me see. Scribing new spells.
No, I don't think I made it.
Do.
I think I needed a 13 or higher, and I got a 12. I got a 3 plus a 3.
Let's see your spellbook slide bar.
Just
Oh,
Deciphering a
that.
unique system takes 2 hours per level and costs 50 gold. It's material components, so it costs you 50 gold to do that.
No, it was a level 3 spell, so it costs 50 gold per spell level, which is 3, so 150
Oh yeah,
gold.
so 150 gold. Yeah.
You have to pay that every time you fail.
Once you have spent the time and money, you can prepare the spell just like any other spells. It doesn't actually say that you have to. If it's a spell you can prepare, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it, so you can do 3rd level spells now, right?
Yes, but to copy it from a scroll.
Copying the spell into your spellbook involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand the sounds and gestures required, then transcribe it into your spellbook using your own notation. Well, that's actually that. Yeah, it's copying a spell from a scroll.
That's separate.
Yeah,
It's my DC plus, or it's the DC of 10 plus a spell level, which is a 3.
Okay.
And I need to make an Arcana check against that.
Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, you spent the time, and it did not copy.
This
Well, that's
class learned everything by ear, so I don't really know how to do it.
And I honestly, I think that the spell scroll disintegrated, didn't it?
Yes, it would have.
Yeah, you failed. So you're gonna have to buy the scroll now. Buy the spell.
God darn it.
I learned watching Medium because I have Fireball because I'm a
Nope.
weird sorcerer and I saw it.
He can't learn it from you. To you, it's natural. You don't understand how he does his thing, and he doesn't understand how you do yours.
I don't waste the material components of like my 150 gold on that, do I?
Yes, you do.
Wow, that was a heck of a blow then. All right, well, it is what it is.
I'm gonna be drinking low grade apple juice.
Yeah. Yeah, we call that water.
And I took a point of exhaustion for that. Boy,
Yep.
that was not worth it at all.
Nothing happens that night, luckily, while you're doing it.
That's good.
The next day, you see some game, but that's about it. You see like some deer and stuff like that, but nothing dangerous. The second night, are you skipping watch then, Euchariah, or are you gonna still do the first watch?
Do I have to skip watch in order
Nope.
to get my exhaustion back?
No, you don't. You just need a full night's rest.
No, I'll do it, and I'll just
Okay. So
piss
the
and moan
first-
about it.
First watch, nope, nothing. So you get through your watch, no problem. Your eyes are really heavy, but but there's no problem, and you actually make it through that night without any issues. Who's on 3rd watch or 4th watch? Octavian and Lauka. So Octavian and Lauka. Octavian, you actually, with your perception, you actually hear some stuff off in the distance. You're guessing it's probably some wolves just before sunrise, but nothing comes near enough to the camp to make you worry.
I'll let Laka know, but we'll be quiet.
Okay.
Can I hear it with my my passive perception? Oh, it's only 13. That's my other.
Well,
character.
I pointed out to you.
Well, actually, both of you have the same passive perception, so yeah, both of you kind of hear it off in the distance.
Just look up for a second, and I continue to go back to looking at the diamond. That's all I'm doing. After.
All right. Actually, you make it back to town with no issue. So you get back to town in the evening. It is the sun's just about to set as you get back to town. So you are now entering the town. What would you like to do?
I think didn't I mention the pub? I thought that was a good idea as well.
I heard someone say ale.
I would
Yes.
love a drink.
I
and
think a mead
hot
would be
meal.
wise. I have a hot meal. Yes, one that we didn't have to cook ourselves.
Probably a bath.
And a bath.
Second that.
Should we
I think
check it?
even Lauka's starting to get a little gamey. I think we need to everyone needs a bit of a bath.
Should we check in with Gundren and Nundro first?
What time of the day is it?
Yeah, what
It's
time
evening.
of the day?
It's sunset.
All right, it can wait. We'll check in with the dwarves in the morning.
Tomorrow, it's fine.
Akko, would you like a bath?
Hell yeah, I would.
Are there any massage houses open this late?
Not in this town.
Dirty bird.
It's not that big a town yet.
Feet
Where are we?
sore.
Phandalin?
Phandalin,
Is
yeah.
that the town we're in? Okay.
Well, where's yours?
I go back up to our room and request a bath. To the bartender and pay him whatever he wants.
So
or the
you're going to the Stonehill Inn?
Yeah, that's our
Yes.
place that we stay.
Yep.
It's our hangout. We have a room now.
Is there a layout of this town we
Yeah,
can
I
bring
don't
up?
remember what
Yeah,
his
there is a
name
layout.
is.
Let me bring it up.
Or buy a bottle of wine too for the bath.
I buy another one.
So
There we go.
there's the layout of Phandalin.
Stonehill Inn right there.
Okay.
I'll
We're
order
at
some food.
Stonehill.
Yeah, you're at the Stonehill Inn. That's where you've been staying.
Okay. Toblin is the barkeep.
Yep, Toblin Stonehill.
I forgot. I forgot how much of a kind of a one-horse town this place is.
Right?
Yeah, it is. It's
No.
just there's some mines up in the hills and there's some prospecting, but it's really, I mean, this was the main town for Wave Echo Cave hundreds of years ago, and it's just starting to be rebuilt. There's lots of ruined buildings and stuff, and a lot of people are just taking them over because the stone foundations are good, so they're just building up on those foundations and taking over the locations where they were.
So England.
There are horses, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your horses are
Of course.
at the inn, I believe.
yeah.
Okay, so we did pick them up again because I know we dropped them off, so I didn't know if any of them died while we were in the cave for a bit.
Chris,
Doesn't
I'm
seem
gonna eventually. I think I'm going to invest in like a true like a war horse, like a real like a mount for me.
Okay.
You know.
It has to be white.
Well, yes, we have to find you a nice white pony.
No, I'm saying your horse so I can ride it sometimes.
Okay, fine. So yeah, I'm gonna belly up to the bar basically, and
As you guys walk in, the place is crowded because it's an evening, and everyone sees you walk in and you hear yeah, and glasses are raised to you, and
oh,
What is happening?
Thank
Toblin
you,
looks over
thank
and
you.
goes, welcome back, my friends.
well, of course, there he is. Well, it's good to be back.
What can I get you?
To be back here in Phandalin.
You spelled that with an F, didn't
Good
you?
night, Phandalin.
The Rock has come back to Phandalin.
Oh, we can smell what the rock's cooking. Well,
I
there,
would
barkeep.
love some dinner.
I think we're gonna need food. We're gonna need drinks all around. We have cleared out the mine, and what's Wave
The
Echo
mine
Cave.
does exist.
Aye, we found
Confirmed.
we found what we were looking for. Wave Echo Cave has been cleared, so it's time to celebrate.
Excellent.
Before we do anything, let me see if I can rustle us up some dinner on the house.
Oh, great.
I feel like we already were. Sing of what we did.
There is a small stage over in the corner.
Let's tell a story. Okay, so let me pull up my performance and stuff. I'm gonna make a basic just performance and regale the crowd with the wonders of our adventures.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use a minor illusion to portray a small, little images of heads and the ghouls. I'll bring a ghoul's face up to show everyone what they look like, and I'll recreate the skull that we fought.
Okay. So go ahead and make a performance check with advantage.
Because you're on tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, there's an 8 and a 12. My plus 7, it's a 19.
Okay. It
Nice.
actually goes off. I mean, you bring up the ghoul and people go, ah! And you bring up the skull and they're like, ah! And you get a lot of crowd reaction when you're done. There's a huge amount of cheers. And you, let's see, make... I'm going to say that.
Build unlimited right. Start with America's most awarded network.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry. My phone freaked out on me here.
You make 15 silver.
Not bad.
Considering people don't have a lot, probably that's actually not bad at all. Just from the one tail.
This is quite a shithole, isn't it?
And you get a lot of cheers, and you get 15 silver, and you also get 3 drinks brought up to you.
Baked.
What, like, people are buying us drinks?
Well, to him, for telling the tale.
Oh.
I walk back to the table with my 3 pints, and I go, and my 15 silver. I go, I'm sorry, guys. This is all that I got.
I'd take one.
Have to find something yourselves.
Well, you guys all actually did get around. When he went up on the stage, Toblin actually leaned over and goes, I was gonna give you the meal and the first round of drinks on the house.
Just let him play.
Toblin, you are wonderful. Thank you. I still take one of the pints from Phelan.
We've heard some of what you've done, and we know what you did here in the town. So we're very thankful.
And I didn't know her. I've never met her.
I know that Sildar and Gundren are going to want to talk to you. They were in here earlier, but they retired for the night. They weren't sure when you would be back.
Yes. Sleep would be nice. And a bath.
Chris, it looks like we're.
Can you
it
bring
looks
to...
like. Sorry, hang on a second, Ray. Chris, just so you know, it looks like there's no audio on the Twitch stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Just double checked it. So.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's probably on the recording either. That's fantastic. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's some audio. And let's do. All right, somebody else talk.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it now.
Okay. Yeah, that would be because I messed up on that. So, rookie mistake.
Hey, it's our first show.
Yeah.
Yay, first show.
First show.
So nobody heard any of this stuff from earlier, so oh well.
What happened? What did you do?
I forgot to turn the mic on. What it is, I created a new overlay for us so that it's not just the map, it's just our pictures. And
yeah, it looked great.
And it looks great. And I forgot to actually, I have the mic on there, but I didn't turn, for some reason, I guess I had to turn it on in the mixer, and I didn't realize that.
Okay, everybody, round of applause for our tech guy. Round of applause.
Yeah, come on, bring it.
Absolutely. Right on. Well done.
Been off this whole time.
Do you want us to go over who we are again real fast?
We can do that in a little bit. Yeah. So, because really, it's been since we came back from break then, so it's been probably the last 45 minutes that it's been.
Well, 35.
Yeah, but still.
It's all right.
So yeah, so welcome to the show, everybody. If you're still sticking around, if you're out there watching it, thanks. We obviously fucked up there, but we'll get better. I'm Chris. I'm the DM. We're running this game. It's D&D 5e in Greyhawk. We'll do our little spiel again real quick here. We'll just run around real quick around the table. Russ, go ahead and give another quick intro to your character.
Oh, again, I'm Marikaris Corvathian. I'm a paladin of Heronius. I'm a lover of the ladies, of adventure, of justice, and of life in general. So, welcome. welcome to our game.
Ed, go ahead.
All right, I am Benik Adamaya, fighter and general scion of a lost kingdom and war veteran, and hoping to rediscover some of his youth after too much war and violence. So he's bringing some more to the world.
All right, Renee.
I am Klimbrum Iron Fist. I am a dwarven monk that has some anger issues.
Just a few. Thanks.
Just a couple, amongst
Rich.
other things, but that's it in a nutshell.
I am Octavian Marcel, a human cleric of Pelor, recently out of the army, joined the faith, and relatively new in discovering the faith of Pelor.
All right. Pete.
I am Euchariah, a Lightfoot halfling conjuration wizard, a bit of a loner that got swept into a new adventure with some friends that I'm starting to make.
All right. Ian, go ahead.
Oh, I am Phelan Darrow, the dashing half-elf bard of this party. I love adventure, I love song, women, everything involved in such. I have a mysterious history that I don't like bringing up.
All
I'm
right.
happy to tell tales about everyone else.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Sydney.
Hi, I'm Lauka Asmari. I'm a high elf of noble birth. I am a sorcerer, and I was bored, and I decided to leave my family because I was the middle child, and Mary Curse just followed me. And
I did. Can't let my childhood friend go out in the world all by herself.
All right. So, you are at the Stonehill Inn. Phelan just did a performance and made some money. Got some drinks. Everyone else got free drinks and everyone got free food. So you're sitting and eating. People are every once in a while someone comes by and just kind of waves to you, says hi as they're leaving. You're definitely getting the feel that people know who you are in this town now.
Well, it is a small town.
Mm-hmm.
Sure hope they know me. I have
Don't
like
you
a
have stuff to
drove of
pick up
tools.
tomorrow?
Yes, and stuff to drop off because I need my crown. I need these garnets sewn into my dress, and I need this. I hold up the time, and I'm like, I need this into a necklace.
I
And
mean, as someone who doesn't care for like jewels or anything like that, I'll even admit that's super pretty. I mean, it's the size of my head, so
it plays
it's an
off,
impressive diamond.
and I just like hold it up, and I'm like hold it against like my face. I'm like, look how good it matches. It was made for me, and it matches my hair, it matches the blue, and I'm just like, and then I put it in my pocket, and I'm like,
Don't lose it.
oh, I like quaff my hair back and like like cough a little bit and like take back my decorum because I got too excited. Stop being noble for a second. I'm like, yes, I'm very pleasantly surprised at how beautiful it is. It will match my wardrobe nicely. I just take a sip of my wine.
All right, so the evening goes by. For those of you that want baths, they're arranged for you.
I do believe I'm tired from my journey, and I would like a bath, but I don't believe I would be able to do it myself. There are some spots that I may need assistance with.
You need a Witcher bath?
Tobin looks at you and says, "We're not that kind of an establishment, sir. You should know that by now."
Well, I'm sure I can manage by myself.
I looked at Toblin and I'm like, so I'm going to be taking a bath. Do you have any wines that I may buy for the bath?
Most certainly.
Bottle, if you will.
What would you like?
Do you have?
It works better if you drink it. instead of
Hey,
bathing.
I have a variety of wines. We have some local wines. We have some. We have one bottle of Valunian Gold left.
Take that.
That's 10 gold.
Jesus.
You only have one bottle of that.
Only one. It's not in high demand here, and which is why it hasn't been opened yet.
I'll take a bottle of the local wine because we're still splitting the room, Lauka.
So that's 5 silver for the local wine.
I hand it over. I scrub your back if you scrub mine.
Woohoo! Goodness.
Just like give if you guys are there hearing this and are actually in character making those noises, I just glare at you and I just go, I just walk up the stairs with my wine. I'm pretty chalice because I'm for the bartending one.
I'm well into drinking mead at the moment, so I'm sure that I probably made some inappropriate comments.
Yeah, I head upstairs. I
Yeah,
don't want
leave
that
it to
to
the
roll.
paladin to make the inappropriate comments.
I may have, I may be very pale and have white skin, but there's some
He's
dark,
dirty.
there's some dark parts of me as well.
In game, Maricaris, we probably actually look almost like siblings.
There's flesh in
Yeah.
that skin of yours, isn't there?
I wouldn't be surprised if there's probably some elven lineage in my family that goes back a long ways. That probably I lends to the looks that I have.
So is there anything else that you guys would like to do tonight before turning in?
Nope.
I'm gonna take a bath with Krillenbrum and drink the wine.
Same. I'm going to take a bath with Lauka and drink my wine.
Okay.
I will bathe alone, sadly.
Give yourself a bath, friend.
Bennick would probably attend to the horse and his armor and all of his sort of militaristic regime before cleaning himself up and passing out.
Okay. All right.
With probably some wine or ale to go with all that.
Okay. I'd say throughout the night, depending on how much you guys want to do, I'd say you probably all spend close to 3 silver on various drinks and things like that. Outside, except for Lauka and Klimbrum, who have already paid for the wine that they were drinking. This is the other people that are sticking up. And Eucharia, yours costs about 5 copper for the glasses of apple juice.
Yeah.
It still cracks me up every time. Every goddamn time.
I don't think it's ever going to get old.
No.
And,
It's not, because it's so ridiculous.
Eucharia wants to do something tonight before he turns in, though.
A shot?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Although he is depressed because he wasted that scroll of fireball and 150 gold. He's very depressed about that.
Is there
Shit, I'm already upstairs. Never mind.
Is there a store where he can potentially purchase some more supplies, possibly some spell scrolls?
Not spell scrolls so much. Not in this town. There's no magic shop here. This town isn't big enough.
But
you'd have to go at least to Haven Hill for that.
Well, I guess
there's a place in Haven Hill.
Yeah, I guess
I can help
we'll
you out.
To head back to the big town, the big city.
Yeah, Haven Hill's about 2 weeks away.
But oh wow. But
weeks? I thought it was 9 days.
Or maybe it was. Yeah, it was. That's right. It was.
Yeah.
It was just over a week. That's what it was.
Yeah, Haven
but before Eucharia turns in, he wants to do one thing at least.
Okay, what's that?
He wants to also cast Sending, but is he roomed up with anyone? I don't know.
I think it was with Octavian.
Oh, okay, so I would have probably turned in early, and I would have. I would try and cast Sending to Modeling.
Okay.
and I want to send her a message
Okay.
because and I don't know, should I say it out loud or should I type it in to you?
Whisper.
Yeah. If you want to do a whisper, you can do that.
All right.
Careless whispers.
And
How will the viewers?
how is
the viewers
how do you
won't get
whisper
it,
in
but
here?
it's /W space, and then if you start typing my name, it should come up.
Okay. All right, then I will go ahead and do that while everyone else is.
Okay. Then everyone else, you have a lovely evening. It's nice to actually sleep in a bed again after being gone for several days. You've been gone for a little over a week at this point. 3 days up, 3 days back, and 2 days there. So you've been gone for about 8 days. So it is really nice to actually be sleeping in a bed. Well, this inn isn't the greatest inn in the world. It is comfortable, and clean. So, you get a good night's sleep. Everyone gets a long rest if you've expended anything. And Pete, you'll get the sending spell back again. The spell slot because you're doing it before you go to bed. So. And then you wake up in the morning, you head downstairs, or actually, you wake up in the morning. What do you guys want to do?
Food.
Well, we need to go and see the dwarves. Get
Breakfast
paid.
and definitely see.
Food.
Oh yeah, breakfast, and then we need to go see the dwarves and get paid, and then probably go to a bigger city, and so that we can get better equipped, I guess. But we also got to consider like what were some of the other missions and shit that we were looking into too.
Got a big question over breakfast.
Yeah.
Any sort of loose ends that we have to tie up.
There were ogres.
Pick up my
somewhere, I
crown.
think.
Did we ever figure out who Gladstone was?
No.
I could send him a message also. And so.
So the only other thing that I have in the list is take care of the orc problem near Winter? Winetier?
Yeah, something like that.
Tor.
Which we did not do. We took care of the undead problem.
Yeah, it was
somewhere else.
Wyvern Tor.
Yeah. And
dragon.
clear out Wave Echo Cave.
Oh, there's a
25
dragon.
gold.
A dragon.
Dragons are here.
We just got done taking out like all of the
Level
goddamn
5.
gnomes in the area. Or
Level
bugbears.
5. We can take out a dragon.
I mean, we can
I vote dragon.
tomorrow. But yeah, all I have in the list is try to go after Glassstaff, 300 gold alive, 250 dead.
We can try and lure Glassstaff.
You can, I'm not opposed to that.
Send him a message imitating the black spider if you can sound like him.
Oh, no, I don't think that's how sending works. They automatically know who it's coming from.
Oh, you're probably right.
So they'll know it's what
Well, maybe we should check in for to see if Sildar made any progress in any other ways.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Are we all having breakfast? Great.
Yeah.
On the way up, finishing
okay.
up.
Yeah,
All right, what's for breakfast? Are we having porridge, or is there bacon? Please tell me
there is
there's
bacon, bread, and cheese.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Need raw egg in a small glass of whiskey with some black pepper, please.
Do you know how to make a red eye, bartender?
Okay, he mixed that for you.
Is that really what a red eye is?
I knock it back.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think it's beer. It's an egg with a beer in it, maybe Tabasco sauce or something. I'm not sure.
Oh my god, you heathen.
Yeah, it's really awful.
We're
You want
generous
one, Lauka?
with the drink last night.
All right.
Care of the dog.
So, you have breakfast.
Go see Sildar.
Okay. So you're heading to the town master's hall.
If anyone else has anything else to do, I'll go
Sildar,
too. Yeah.
dwarves. We've got to track somebody down.
Well,
Let's go.
last you saw Sildar, he had set up in the town master's hall, in the actual like lobby area.
That's that wormy, weird fellow, isn't it?
The town master.
The
yeah.
town master is Harbin Wester. Yeah.
Let's go talk to
Yeah.
Sildar. See if Gundren's there too.
Aye.
Okay. You head out. It's actually a nice morning. It's sunny. Temperature's nice. It's starting to get a little cool. You guys are getting on into fall at this point. Just a little bit. It's but it's still pretty temperate here. So I mean, it's still in the low 70s. You head down to the town master's hall, and you walk in, and it's we lost Renee.
Sorry, I hit a button.
And the table where Sildar was set up is gone. You see it actually pushed up against the wall.
Is Sildar totally gone? Have we seen him?
You're still not in, Renee. I'm not getting any video from you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. There's just no video. Try refreshing again.
I am doing so now.
There you are.
Go.
So you hear from the back room. You hear "Aye, who's there?"
It's us.
Ah! And you see Sildar come out from the back. He's like, welcome back. I'm glad you made it. And right behind him is Gundren and Nundro.
You son of a bitch.
And they all come up and greet you and hearty handshakes.
Wait,
No.
Nun-
I give hugs.
Nundro's alive too?
Oh,
What's that?
Nundro's alive too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on his way back.
Nundro is the one you
When-
rescued.
I thought Nundro was the dead one when we first got there.
Tharden's the one that died.
Okay, sorry. My notes were incorrect.
And so there's this whole, greeting, and yeah, Sildar gives Bennick a manly hug. Gundren just walks up and chucks you on the arm.
Aye.
And says, it's good to see you back. A lot's changed in the last week. Come, let's talk. And Sildar says,
Okay.
come on back to me office.
Your office.
Aye. And he leads you back. He says, like I said, some things have changed. The town decided they needed a new town master. With everything
That
going
seems like
on.
an upgrade.
Oh, really?
And they asked if I would stay on and serve in that capacity.
Or should I say my condolences?
Mm.
Aye.
But
You were certainly
they'll be
better
good
than
for
the
this
last one.
town. It'll definitely be good for this town.
I hope so. I hope to be. But there's a lot that needs to be done here, especially with, I'm guessing that from what I've heard from Nundro, it seems that you were successful in the mines?
Aye, we were.
The spider's dead?
It sounds like, the spider's dead. It sounds like the mine is, the Wavako cave is clear of any kind of monsters at the very least.
That's such great news.
If I were you, though, I'd still be careful going in there. There could be some unforeseen things. You might want to bring in perhaps some magical practitioners.
Reinforcements.
Right, to kind of back you up. I mean, the forge is in there. The magic forge is in there, but we don't know what kind of state it's in. It seemed that the magic was still there.
Oh, so you found the forge itself?
Aye.
And it was still lit. Oh,
Well,
that's amazing.
It had a magic guardian as well that we had to sort of dispel, and that was a bit of a trial. We got a bit lucky with that one.
So yes, tell me what you found. I want to hear it all. You just say that you recant the.
I think we spend the next hour telling them the stories.
Yeah.
Offer condolences for their dead brother.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Oh yeah, that's
much.
at least Nundro was able to lay him to rest in the stone.
Feeling. Hide your boots.
Yeah. Don't let him see
We
your
never
boots.
found out though if the Black Spider was working for somebody. Have you heard anything on your end? Any rumors, whispers?
No, nothing. The word is starting to get out though. Even now, we're starting to hear the town itself. Everyone knows what's going on. They're already bracing for what they expect to be a boom once we start clearing out the mine and getting it back up and running. It's going to be a lot of jobs. We're expecting a lot of people to be coming in from all over.
Well, for what it's worth right now, no one knows where it's located but us in this room.
Aye. And if I were you, I'd start setting up perhaps clearing a very clear path and roadway to it so that it's you can run supply trains back and forth very easily.
That's definitely in the plans. Eventually we have
not
to
a particularly short trip.
We have to clear out the path there. We have to clear out the collapsed caves. From what Nundro told me, it looks like most of the caverns to the living quarters that were actually in Wave Echo are all collapsed. So we'll have to clear all that out and see what we've got. Maybe even build some new ones.
There's a number of collapsed hallways. Some of the waterways are going to have to be, the water supply is going to have to be probably rebuilt. That whole stuff. You're looking at probably a pretty substantial investment, but if you can get that magic forge going again, I'm sure you'll be able to turn a pretty profit.
Oh, I don't know what that'll take. That may be years down the road that we actually get that going, but right now the main thing is to start getting the metals out of there again. That'll start making us money.
I do recommend for the few actual caverns that are or rooms that are still usable for like sleeping and that bring an air freshener.
Yeah.
Pretty rank.
There's a room with glowing fungus. Avoid that room. It's tough on lungs.
Aye.
Oh.
Aye, that.
Yeah.
Toxic fungus. Okay. Noted.
Aye. That's pretty terrible.
Yeah, don't eat them. Not the mushrooms.
Not
we
at
could
all.
probably notate the map that we have and give it to him with any information that we found that might be like, here there be glowing fungus.
And
yeah,
and that's one of the things he would
with my
ask.
background, DM, I'm sure I can like sketch up a rough map of the overall outlay.
You also have the map that the Black Spider had created that you got.
Oh, that's right.
That was the western half. That was the western half, at least, of the caverns. You could then add on to that and just sketch out the eastern half, and show what there is.
Yeah, I try to add any info that I can.
Make a
intelligence.
No.
You'd have to recall.
Make a performance check, but instead of being charisma based, it's going to be int based.
Thank Christ. Oh man, intelligence based?
Yep.
Cool.
You're not actually proficient in performance, though, are you?
No, I'm not. But if it's intelligent based versus charisma,
So it's basically
way
just a
better.
straight. It's just a straight in check.
So 17.
Okay, you make a pretty decent map of the rest of it. Everyone else looks. The rest of you all see it, and you're like, "Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what was there."
The map. It's indeed a map.
Toe to tip, that's a map.
Toad.
And Gundren looks at it, and he's like, "Oh, this will be helpful. This will be very helpful. Thank you." And he says, "Hold on." And he rummages through, and he brings out, and he counts out 25 gold for each of you.
We should get a after pay bonus since two of us like almost died, and we took out like ball. Was not part of the plan.
Well, the deal was you get this and 10% of the mine's profits once it gets back up and running.
I Lauco, we've made the deal. We shook on it. I think what we're gonna get, we've got what we're gonna get.
I need the rest of the money to get the mine back up and running. I gotta hire me some miners to go in there and start cleaning the place out.
Just pat his head. I'm like, fair enough. Fair enough.
Lauka, don't you have a gem worth like 1,000 gold?
And I hit you, and I'm like, shut the fuck.
What?
That's fine. No, nothing. It's nothing. He's kidding.
No, it was the gem of Seer.
You actually do this in game.
Take your hand.
So Gundren, weeks ago, do you think this was the Black Spotter was the one looking for you at the Temple of the Open Mind with that swarm of undead?
That I don't know. If it wasn't him, it was someone he was working with. I would have to say. I don't know how far this goes, but I know that they were looking for something for that from the mine. The only thing I can think of is that it's the forge itself they were looking for. They wanted to start forging magical weapons.
Someone else might be looking for you because he didn't have undead army in that cave when we fought him. He had bugbear, and if I remember correctly, he had undead, or someone had undead looking for you at the temple.
Yeah, there was definitely a large amount of undead that showed up that night.
Was that a different guy? How many people do you have after you?
No idea. I didn't know I had anybody after me. This was supposed to be a secret.
Well, all of us are good at keeping secrets, except maybe one person.
We have
We did sing the adventures last night too.
We
should, out of curiosity, should we hit up like I don't know, Corrodin at the Temple of the Open Mind to see if they've had any more attacks?
Next destination. That's where I want to go back myself.
We
Can I? Is there enough time party to pick up my crown? Because it should be done now. I want it.
No, we will never leave without your crown.
Yes,
we
we found a map in a bound book that we don't know where it leads to, and I bring out the map to show everybody the one that we found in the, I believe, like the tome, or that was like inside the cover of a book in one of the rooms that we were in.
You did find a map. I remember.
Was that in Wave Echo Cave, or was that in
No, that was in Wave Echo Cave.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Where we fought the right.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I kind of fell asleep during that battle.
You got hurt.
Well, unwillingly.
A lot.
Yep. Sure did. Felt like my life life was literally being pulled from my body.
Say we bring it out and just see, do any of us recognize exactly where it leads?
Consensual nap time.
Not
Everyone's kind of pores over it. Let's see. I'll do Sildar and Gundren and Nundro. Okay. Nundro, and they all look at it. Everyone looks at it. None of you actually recognize where it might be. Nundro and Gundren kind of look at it and they start talking to each other. And you're picking up bits and pieces, and they're like, looking at this, this might be looking at the mountains and the way that things are going, this could be the Crystal Mist Mountains, far to the west.
Chrysanthemum Mountains?
The what mist?
Crystal Mist?
Crystal Mist.
Crystal Mist.
Yeah. Possibly where they meet the hell furnaces.
Am I at all familiar with what they just said?
Well, they keep the what new?
You would have heard of them. They're a huge mountain range off to the west. One of the largest mountain ranges on the continent. And when he mentions the hell furnaces, you've heard of those as well. That's a series of volcanoes to the south, at the southern end of the Crystal Mist Mountains.
This is out of Ulik, right? West of Ulik. I wouldn't know.
Way west of Ulik, yeah. You're talking like a month or more of travel, at least. Probably a couple months to get there.
The mountain range was called what again?
The Crystal Mist Mountains.
Crystals are in the mountain, DM.
What's that?
The crystals are in the mountain.
How many?
Yeah, there's probably a lot. Yeah.
Can you say million?
I just look at them and my ears perk up. I'm like, there are a lot of crystals there, like the dwarves. Just kind of like
there could be. I mean, there's lots of dwarves that live in those mountains. There's lots of other things that live in those mountains too. It's where the drow and the giants came down and destroyed the lands over there.
Let's just say, like, I don't know, just spitballing here, like a group of people, like maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 6, 7 went to those mountains. And perhaps we found like a lot of crystals, like a lot. We could keep them, right?
I'm sure you could, unless they belong to someone else.
And I just like kind of her off the corner.
She's like a bloody magpie, I swear.
Can I, while this is happening, can I go inside of my jacket and pull out my scroll and unravel it and just kind of say that, like, my map that I've been kind of holding this whole time, that no one really knows about, and just sprawl it out and see, does anyone happen to recognize where any of this is? And
so Eucharia pulls out a scroll and unravels a map.
So I wish that you guys could be here for it.
Fancy.
Oh, wow.
But
wow.
I'll try and get a picture and put it into, or give it to Chris to put into the thing. But
I'll say, just take a picture and throw it on Discord.
Okay, I will try and.
You'll have to lay it out and lay, because you've had it rolled up for a year, so.
It is pretty rolled up right now. It is a year old. You're right. So I'm gonna pull that out and show it to everybody and see if anybody happens to recognize it.
Okay, so the dwarves take a look at it.
Where does this map come from?
And unfortunately, none of them are sure where that is.
Do I?
You can make a. Let's be a knowledge check. It's not really history. I'd say just a straight int check on this one.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like history or arcana or anything like that?
No, it's just a map. So it's not really
Straight
history.
Intelligence.
It's a map with nothing marked on it.
There is no markings or cardinal directions even.
That is a very useless map.
Okay.
So I just sent it in Discord for everybody. And yes, I've actually had this for an entire year since before we actually started.
17?
Crazy.
You actually don't. You're not sure what that is.
Where did you find this map?
This is where I found it in the place that I grew up, before it burned to the ground. And actually, I've been studying it for many years, trying to figure out where it is, and I have no idea where it's at.
Are the little waves, are those water, or is that like...
I don't know. I don't know anything about this map. I'm just trying to figure anything I can out, and I spent years studying it, and it's a discovery that I found, and I cannot understand where it leads.
Is this the reason why you came to the temple?
Partly, yes. Yes. I was hoping to find more answers, but I could not.
Where did you find it?
It was from the hut that I grew up in. It was part of the Modelin's. She had it kept safe, and I actually found it, and I've been trying to study it. And then I was actually studying it the night of the Goblin attack. And I've had it since, and I went to the Temple of the Open Mind, hoping that I can find some more answers. But since then, I haven't been able to decipher it in any way.
You never talked to Madeline about this, though.
She didn't know that I found it.
We tried to do any detect magic on it?
Actually, Octavian did that for me when we revisited my my hut, and it's not magical.
I have to tell you, I would have given up by now.
Okay, so no one recognized. No one had any idea.
Well, I'm wondering if Bennick would know anything or recognize any of this from anywhere, but since he's maybe a little bit more well-traveled than some of the others in the military.
You can go ahead and make a straight int check. Actually, I'll say you can make a history check because you have been more well-traveled.
That's still intelligence based.
It's still intelligence, yep, and still not proficient.
Okay.
A 14.
Advantage?
For what?
Are you helping me?
You already tried.
No, I'm not helping, but I'm trying to help your case. That you are well traveled and you should have an advantage over it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's only because there's no markings or anything. I would actually considered making it disadvantage for all of these just because there's no markings on it. But you really don't recognize it. Could be anywhere. There's so many places it could be. I mean, you would guess that some of those markings are mountains, some of them are hills, but you're not sure what it's actually showing. You don't know what the scale of the map is, so you don't know how close or how far out this actually is.
How many people have looked at it so far?
2 people have looked at it so far.
Okay, never mind.
Maybe we need to find a cartographer, someone who can actually give us a bit of information about the lay of the land. This is intriguing, which is unusual for me. Usually I don't give a shit.
Usually he doesn't give a shit at all.
It's all the more reason to go back to a larger town that the name is failing me right now. Even though I grew up there.
Haven Hill?
Yes, Haven Hill.
I'm getting the idea that you're all talking about leaving town. Were you? Because one of the other things that has come up is that the town, for all that you've done for us, particularly for getting rid of the red brands, they've decided that they'd like to help you out, and they would really like it if you would be willing to stay in town. They will give you your choice of any of the homes and help you get them built back up.
Really?
That includes Tresender Manor if you want it.
Well, that place is a pile of shit, so...
It would take a lot of money to fix it back up, but not as much as what it would cost normally, as the town will volunteer some of their work to help rebuild it, although it will take some time because you're right, it's kind of a pile of shit.
We did find about 10 dead bodies in the basement. Totally stumbled upon them.
Well, that certainly means that we could probably go and leave and do some, do some adventuring, do some various different things. I think while the work was being done.
But we can come back on the regular. We have a home base.
Well, yeah. I mean, this would create a home base for us.
Yeah,
were those dead bodies disclosed on Zillow?
Lau could just looks at you guys and we gotta get the manor.
Well, yeah, if we have the manor,
absolutely.
If we have the manor, then we can probably all have our own rooms and whatnot as well.
Our own wings.
Or share a room. No.
Yeah, the ladies will bunk up together like they always do.
I preferred the company of Klimbrum actually, but thank you. That's so sweet, but not on your dead fucking body.
Hey, Klimbrum, you want to ask Warher if he knows of any carpenters?
Have I seen Warher in the last day and a half?
No, you haven't. You haven't seen him yet. You guys got in late and got up early and came right here. So it's by this point it's probably like mid to late morning.
All right. I mean, I can pay Warher a visit.
And
I'll be happy to pay Warher a visit.
But yes, if you're willing to make this your base, then the town would be very happy to have you, and I know I would be happy to have you around. Well, there's going to be a lot that's going to be needing to be done over the next several months to years to clear everything away and get the mine up and running.
But considering that this town is probably going to be growing a bit now in the next few years, I think it might be a good idea to set down a few roots here.
I'm not opposed to this because, yeah, like you said, it's going to grow very big very quickly, especially with Wave Echo being so close. And I mean, frankly, we need to come back in collect our share.
If we're here, I think that having a dragon nearby is probably not a good idea. That wants to hoard a bunch of stuff.
Doing that dragon.
Can't forget that dragon.
That dragon's not that close.
Yeah, that dragon's not that.
It's
not
only
like
it's only a couple days away.
Also, lean over to you, Pariah, and get on my knees, and I'm just like, "What's your problem with dragons?"
I don't have a problem with dragons. I have a problem with goblins. You know this.
Look, it's not Euchariah. The dragon is not going to be a problem, at least not for the time being. And if it does become a problem, then perhaps that's be something that we'll deal with in the future.
Yeah,
but I think the deal that they're offering us is it's a pretty sweet one.
Dragon's no big deal at all. I mean, I've killed at least one before.
Well, of course you have.
You're about to kill this one, and then we just decided not to.
Right.
We'll have to get some people up there to take a look at the manor and make some assessments, and we'll have to figure out what the cost will be. But like I said, there will be some cost that would wind up being for you guys, but the overall it will not be nearly what it would cost to rebuild that manor on its own.
Could it come out of our 10%?
Once the mine is back up, we could probably discuss that. Yes.
We'll put down a
Our
down
party
payment. We'll
fund
get a
is
deed on the
not
house.
bad. We can also assist along with the 10%.
I say we take our 10% and the party fund. We're still gonna keep fucking shit up.
Yeah, let's
On
put
the
down a
way.
down
We got
payment.
a fairly large party fund, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What's my
Um,
fucking name?
Do we want to put down, 500 gold?
Well, let's get an assessment, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, let's find out how much it's going to cost first, and
Okay.
then we'll make that determination.
Sildar,
Maybe consider putting someone on retainer to keep an eye on the place if we're going to be traveling about.
Oh, I just lost audio from
books
all
in
of
town,
you.
or
Oh,
do
there
you
we
been
go.
looking at the inn?
What was that, Chris?
Lost audio.
I lost audio from all of you, from everybody for a second there.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
that's odd.
Well, I was going to ask Sildar, do you have a place in town right now, or have you been looking at the inn?
I actually have a home now. That's another thing. I'm over by the Alderleaf farm, right at the end of the road here. Nice little place.
What about Nundro and Gundren?
We've been staying here at the inn. We're not going to be staying much longer now that you've done your what we needed you to do. We'll be heading back to the mine shortly.
aha, of course you will.
We'll be back to town now and then. I mean, really, what we need to do is we need to head off and start getting some people hired. Getting some people back here. We've got some people in town, some of the prospectors that are willing to go work with us in the mines, but we're gonna need more.
Wondering if you could keep one eye on the house on the manor while we're gone, we'd appreciate it. I mean, we're gonna need someone to kind of keep one eye on it, and perhaps but then again, it depends on any kind of contractor that we have that starts work on it. They'll be responsible for it as well.
I mean, if we really wanted to, I could probably write a letter to my brother to come up here and live in the house for us.
We got
He's just
Sildar locally too. He'll keep an eye. It's a small town.
Okay.
Aye. I mean, if they
So-
like us as much as they are saying they do, they'll keep an eye on it, make sure that the work is done properly.
So this right here that I'm pinging on, that's Sildar's house.
We have a much nicer house. Well, soon to be much
Do we?
soon to be.
It will be. It will be.
It's a pile of
Well, there-
shit right now. But
Is there like a master carpenter in town, Sildar? Do you know we can talk to really quick?
There isn't one in town right now. That's the thing. We'll have to. There are some carpenters, but there's no one that's, I would say, is a true master. These are all people that we're sure are going to be coming, and we would be getting with some of the others that are coming out because people are going to need places to live. So a lot of these ruins are going to get fixed up pretty quick.
Well, if we head out, want to leave 300 gold with Sildar and see if he can find people to rebuild the manor. I'm sure he does.
yeah,
Make the
I'm
town
fine
look
with
better.
that.
That would probably be fine.
Sildar knows that if he just goes and spends some money on whatever, we'll fuck him up.
And he wants the town to look better if he's gonna be in charge of it now. If he's
Yeah,
running this town.
so I'm fine leaving a deposit.
Aye, 300 probably is about is a believable amount, reasonable amount. Aye.
Okay, this will start things off. Yes.
Excellent thing.
And we can always send money back too.
We'll keep in touch.
Well, yeah, we'll be in and out. I mean, apparently Fendelin seems to be somewhat central, so we'll be in and out, I'm sure.
Have
So
our
I-
talk to your squires.
I'm sorry?
We'll have our squires talk to their squires.
Well, yes, of course. It's kind of funny. I am supposed to have retainers.
Teeth or like people?
No, I mean it's
Okay.
actually part of my character class. I'm supposed to have like 2 retainers. It's kinda...
Am I supposed to too? Because I have nobility.
I don't know. Maybe.
Both
Depends.
noble.
I think it depends on the what you're doing for the noble background. But I think right here is a good spot to take a quick break.
Okay.
And because we've been going for about an hour and a half or so. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in like 10 minutes or so. Say.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back.